To clarify today, you are here in a capacity as a conduit. Anything that you say is on Lancey's behalf.
Let me give them the real context. He told me to call you up. He was like, but I want you to talk to Ed.
Okay, so now we're here.
When the tour got cancelled.
Why did that happen?
What's happened is this. He ain't dropping the album after a tour. He said to me, like, listen, if the label ain't in tune, I will cancel the tour. And everyone that says that the tour's not selling, they couldn't even get their mum to listen to their music in the kitchen.
Did the label stall back to the trap?
100%. They stall every Lancey project. You think he wants to wait 3 years to drop an album? He's got about 3-4 albums done.
Done.
100% done. I don't know how to say it. Everyone's gonna say I'm breaking it. I don't care if you don't like it. First Degree 2's coming, man.
Damn.
Like, it's coming. Like,
First Degree 2, you heard it here first.
Like, it's coming.
So, this has been a long time coming. This is the Breaking Even podcast with Cadell. So, let's start with this. How does Cadell end up with 1 foot in the underground and 1 foot in grime? How does that happen?
Because Lancey's from East London and Wiley's from East London.
So it's
round the corner to me. It's outside my house. It's on my doorstep. All of it. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and do, because I don't like the fact that I see Mega Man and everyone saying, oh, it started in this part of London, it started in that part of London. I don't personally care. I just know that when it comes to me and what I saw and what everyone says, they're my brother and Lancey are the guys in both, and they're my guys. So where do you think I'm gonna be?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So in terms of you ended up being effectively Lancey's right hand, how does that happen?
I wouldn't say right hand, because like, you got to shout out man like C's, you got to shout out man, like there's a couple man that are like actually
in the team like that, yeah.
But musically, I just feel like, yeah, you can say that musically, 100%, yeah. But if it ain't trench, then you can say that. That happens because one day I'm in a club in Hackney, I think. He's in the club, teeing up, whatever. Obviously, he knows of me, I know of him. And then we was leaving. So he wanted to go to my ends with me quickly to go grab something. Like, we're just talking whatever. He's like, oh yeah, I want to go to your ends quickly. And he's like, I'll race you.
All right.
I think he had a BM, I think 3 or 4 series, or M3 or M4 or something like that. And I had this, I was like, oh, did I have a 200? I think it was a C180. I didn't even have a C200, but I know the way to the end. So technically, on paper, he's meant to beat me, but I know the way. So he's going the conventional way. I'm going the back roads way. Do you know what I'm saying? Then we've gone there. There's a picture. There's a picture when I'm in the red jacket and that. I think that was the day that me and him was like, all right, cool. Like, we're rolling. Then as time passed, obviously I clashed Novelist before that or whatever, whatnot. And I was in grime and whatever, but like, I knew about Metropolis, I knew about all these big studios. My brother showed me. So then one day we went to, obviously we've been rapping with each other before that. I think what really brought me and Lancey together, he might even remember this, is when Chief Keef dropped 2017.
Okay.
And then we was both just bumping the album, and no one else that we knew really was bumping that. And then there was an artist called Polari. I don't know if anyone remembers Polari. And he knew Polari. And that's when that's my first ever time thinking, yeah, he's flexing. Because I'm like, how the hell does he know Polari, bro? And like, all them different cultural things, I can't have these conversations with people in grime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we definitely got closer because of that. And then we made GT, never come out. But like, me and him are very telepathic. So like, he doesn't need to say anything to me. If you go in our text, he just says, where you at? WYA. That's it. Where you at? I'm here. Slide. I slid. Or where you at? He'll say he's here. Slide. He slid. Like, it's very much telepathy. Do you know what I mean? Him. So my brother is my brother. He's my brother too. Lancey's my brother too. Merkier's the same. Them 3. Like, everyone says, oh, you're just right. No, I got 3 brothers. Those are my 3 brothers. 100%.
So
100%.
To clarify today, you are here in a capacity as a conduit. Anything that you say is on Lancey's behalf.
Let me give them the real context. Eagle Eye said, Cadell, he said on Eagle Eye, I told Cadell called Ed Rants up. Now, I think before Eagle Eye dropped, I told you that he told me to call you up.
Okay. So now we're here.
I want to shout out Sibo because Sibo, his interview and how you handled it and how he handled it, we was watching it. And there's another thing that people don't really understand. Like, he actually is watching. Like he's not going to be in the crowd shaking everyone's hands and whatnot, but he knows, he's very aware of what we are all aware of when it comes to this scene. He's not missing a trick at all. So he saw that and he was like, I want to talk, I want you to talk up about like,
how everything's gone down.
yeah, but I want you to talk to Ed.
Okay.
Like I could have like he wants me to talk to Ed. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool.
Okay. So let's start off. Eagle Eye. Is Eagle Eye a diss necessarily?
Do you remember Little Jojo?
Yes.
Do you remember, I can't remember what the song is, but he has a bar. This is not a diss song. This is just a message. It's just a message. It's just how he feels. If he didn't say anything, the last year, 2025, I watched everyone and their cat and dog online talking about who he is, where he's at, if he's fallen off, if it's that, if it's this, if it's that. And because of how he's carried himself on social media prior and not said nothing, it sounds irregular for him to say anything or give any account on things, especially as rapidly as he done right at the top of the year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think that if he was as quiet as he was in the past, everyone would be like, oh, this is a diss, this is a diss.
Yeah, yeah.
It just only feels like a diss because he doesn't say much.
Yeah.
And like, it's not a diss. Bruv, I've been listening to SD Kid since Palaces. None of us have got any problem with SD Kid making money. Man's never, I'm not part, like, it sounds, I'm sorry to everyone that is, but I'm not part of the colour war. Neither is he. Like, we're not on this thing where, oh, we can't rock with you because you're white and we can't rock with you because you're this and that. Like, that's not happening over here. Do you know what I mean? So
I guess that brings another question. If it's not really a shot at SD Kid, is it necessarily a shot at Sincere? Or is that just describing a situation that both of them are involved in?
From what I know, from directly from the horse's mouth, he ain't got no problem with Sincere.
Okay.
He ain't got a problem with Sincere. He ain't got a problem with SD. It's like, we're all one big family. You've got family, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you come and you say to me, Cadell,
My cousin's moving mad.
not even my cousin's moving mad, how you feel about how you're being treated. Don't even put a name on it, nothing. I can't now go, oh yeah, well, you hate your cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when it's family time and it's time to go, like when it's all said and done, because I feel like right now there's a lot of young people, there's a lot of money flying around, there's a lot of egos. When that's all said and done and it's in its like fourth, fifth generation, 10 years from now, like Grime kind of is now, everyone's gonna remember that this is a family. Like SD's with Lua on XV, which is Bammy's label. Well, obviously he signed the deal with Capital now, but this is all part of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Colt's there, that's Sid, that's Bammy, that is Lancey. Before any of you even knew to say their names, I remember standing in Stratford with all three of them before anything. So it's a family. Do you know what I mean? So it can never be a diss. It's just like you're just giving your account. I think more so, everyone keeps looking at the SD Kid part. The part I look at is when he mentions the fact that everyone's been saying he's lazy, and him going through it with the label, and him going through it for the culture. Those three things stand out to me, and spending hundreds of thousands to try and bring things together.
Yeah.
These are the bits no one wants to listen to. Everyone just wants to hear that, oh, he said that's not gangster, that's a Sincere song. Oh, he said 30 million. SD got 30 million. Like, that's all to draw you into the realer message.
People are making the wrong connections.
No, I'm happy that they're making that connection, but what you don't realize is you've now been lured into the real message. And the real message is there's labels walking around right now that are interested in a scene that I remember 2 years ago, not too long ago, 2 years ago, people telling me it's never gonna go nowhere. Yeah. And it's somewhere and everyone wants to be a part of it, and they've got Grime MCs doing 4 Raws remixes. Yeah. We've got it all going on now. Now someone's got allegedly got a 7-8 figure deal. There's things happening now, so now everyone feels like they're the big pundit. Everyone's Gary Lineker. To be Gary Lineker, you had to have scored some goals in the 90s with Alan Shearer and them, man. And I don't think most people talking have that. Yeah, they're just at home doing up match of the day, which is cool.
Interesting, because you can very much argue, say, okay, cool. When Friend or Foe dropped, how many years ago? Where were you? Wait.
Who, me?
No, not even
Oh,
just...
where were they?
Yeah, where were they?
I was going to say, I know where I was.
Yes, I'm saying, where were they when that happened?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Not even before that. Even before
When
that.
Pink 2 dropped.
Yeah,
even.
like...
Where were they then?
Even before, yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even put it down to even when he dropped albums. I'm like on a thing like when Jay Trench was trapping out of that, excuse my French, when Jay Trench was in Maloko's trapping and Lancey was there and they was all there trapping like some fools, bringing people through, making man pull up and etc. whatnot. Like, where was you then? Like, there's even before it, because what people like to say, like Eagle Eye, yeah? All right, let's give them some exclusive. You heard Eagle Eye and I heard Eagle Eye before Eagle Eye came out.
Yeah.
Yeah? We had our own conversation about it.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, no one had nothing to say about it because
Nobody.
you'd never heard it. Now, before we heard it, someone else heard it, the person making it. Before the person making it heard it, they had these feelings. Like, it goes so deep-rooted that everyone just goes from the release point, and I don't never do that with music because there's so much that leads up to when you lot hear it that you can never be there. It's impossible for you to be there for me to even ask you where you was.
So in terms of the discussions of like Len and YT and Fimi also being involved and people feel like there's references to them on Eagle Eye, even a direct reference to YT, is that a reference to what may have happened with Conglomerate, for example? Because apparently Conglomerate went through various iterations.
I think, you know that meme when it's like utter cinema?
Yeah.
Yeah? You have to, I'm not the person that's gonna sugarcoat it. You have to see how that week went. Like, that week, we saw Fimi unfollow, like, basically everyone. And then we saw Lancey drop Eagle Eye. And we just didn't hear anything else. Like, no one jumped out the cut and was like, you know what, it's bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, to the public, if that happens, and I said this to people, like, if you don't, everyone's trying to aura farm and not address shit all the time. Yeah, then expect the narrative to not be in your hands no more. Even though I know that Lancey has nothing but love for all these guys. Like, Lancey was trying to start, for the last, what we in, 26, the last 5 years, he's been trying to build a label to try and make this all one thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously, the money got involved. Everyone's got families to feed, cool, whatever. Luckily for me, feeding my family has never been a reason for me to change or even like take a decision in music. If I'm gonna feed my family, I'm gonna feed them away from music. Like, this is because I love it.
So here's an interesting iteration of a couple of truth bombs that I have that hopefully you can verify for me. First of all, Lancey originally wasn't going to be rapping on Conglomerate and he was going to be just the executive producer.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
So then afterwards,
that's what he wanted to do. It wasn't set in stone, but that's what he wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously, it does make sense in being on there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Do you know what I mean?
Also, there was a rumor that YT was supposed to be on Conglomerate.
Yeah, well, that was in everyone's faces. We saw that. He made the tweet and said, "Oh, YT, pull up. We're gonna put on the deluxe, etc., whatnot." What I like about Toller is Toller's like Bliss. Bliss and Toller, I feel like they ride with God wholeheartedly, like genuinely ride with God, and they also have their own plan of how things are going to be. Like, Bliss is part of Grime, but he's not so part of Grime. He has to be next to Skepta and Wiley and etc.
All the time.
Like, Toller's part of the underground, but he's not so part of the underground like that. Like, he doesn't even really swear.
Yeah.
Like, when I listen, you know what I listen to YT? I listen to wait for him to get into profanity world.
And he just doesn't. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, do you get what I mean? Like, he'll say that a girl likes him and that's the most you'll hear.
Yeah.
And I feel like with him, that's how he carries himself even on a day-to-day basis. Like,
and that's what Wade Lancey kind of interested him in the first place.
Well, when Lancey said to me, when was it? It had to have been like early 24. Black and Tan come out when? Not 25, 24, right?
Yeah.
January 24, he said to me, yeah, there's this kid, YT. Now, I know Toller for chatting shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's how I've seen it. I've seen him arguing with people, getting absolute bangers on Twitter.
Yeah.
I ain't ever heard a YT song when he said this to me January 24. He's like, there's this kid, he's gonna go, his name's YT, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of know of him, but I ain't really listened to him. I didn't even listen to Arc'teryx like that, but I saw him getting people out of here with them numbers. Like saying, listen, I've done it already. Lancey's like, he's gonna go. Black and Tan drops. It goes. Like, so that was my introduction to him. But since then, even before Black and Tan, since that day he said it to me, Lancey's always been like, yeah, Toller's gonna go. So of course he should have been on Conglomerate.
Yeah.
But this is why I say the money thing. Because right now, me personally, I don't think any of them should be signed. I don't think any of them should be signed.
Because even then, apparently there was an iteration of Conglomerate that was shipped to labels, including Lancey's own label that he is currently signed to, and they didn't want it.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't want it.
Yeah, because like I said, it's only about 2 years ago everyone was saying this ain't gonna work, you know? Only about 2 years ago that everyone said it was gonna, like, obviously people have been saying it ain't gonna work forever. But it's only like a year ago when everyone's gone, okay, we can see it now because we can make some money here. If this guy's got numbers, we can go and bread and make numbers.
But even then, when we were begging you, when we were telling you the year before, they're like, no, we're the next thing. You need to...
No, not even necessarily the next thing. We love it.
Yeah.
This
People
can
love
be
it.
loved.
People want it.
Yeah, this can be... No one's going to love this. Forget the money part, because the money part, mate, I can go get someone off the street right now with 50 grand and turn them into the biggest thing since sliced bread. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah,
the love part, will the people love it? And I've been seeing them mosh pits and them crowds and them shows being sold out and them other shows just being done all over the world for years now. Now, a lot of people ain't seen that part. They just went to go on the internet and see if Timothy Chalamet is in
He's following him,
Or, do you get what I mean? So the money's always been there. It's just about the love, the nationwide love. And I'm starting to see things are changing.
I think even then, speaking on, I tried to sign YT, but it was too late. There was an iteration of an attempt.
You try to sign everyone. Do you want me to give you the real list?
The second attempt, that list is the one I'm interested in. 2024, he made an attempt. Who was he going to go after?
Listen, everyone would have been there. Trench would have been there. Sinner would have been there. Toller would have been there. Len would have been there. Fimi would have been there. Like, obviously, the people that are with them now are going to hear me say this and be like, hell no, because he was already patterned up and blah, blah, blah. No, I hear that, but this is what he wanted to do.
That was the plan.
Yeah? Like, there was a lot of people that would have been there. But, like, it's just the love thing. The labels needed to love it. Believing in it's one thing. Loving it is two different things. And you could believe in my idea, but you cannot love it.
Yeah.
So you can ride with it because it's my idea. But you're not going to put your all in. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like the labels didn't love it like they do now. So it just didn't work. That's why I said it was too late.
Yeah.
Because by the time they did love it, everyone's already formed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like it's impossible for me or per se him to look at it any other way than the labels knew it was going to go like this and they just wanted to cut him out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of impossible to look at it any other way, henceforth where the energy from Eagle Eye comes from.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a diss, bro. If it's a diss is this. I'm going to come there, I'm going to talk about the fact that SD Kid's this and Fimi's that.
I'm going to gun for everybody. Yeah.
Like, I'm Cadell.
Yeah.
I have definitely...
You've done wars.
We know I have dissed. Like, said your name, not said your name, whatever, whatnot, I've dissed. I've never sat there, you can't think of a song where... That's like Punk Monk, bruv. Like, it's just like, this is my life, this is how I lived. I did try to sign YT. You can't tell me I'm dissing YT. I've tried to tell people 30 million times not to sign to the Crooks. You can't tell me I've not. If it sounds better for me to make a 30 million reference, to lure you in, I'll lure you in. Because all day long, I see people on Twitter saying Lancey's falling off, trying to get retweets, trying to lure me in. So how comes he can't lure
Why
you
can't
in?
I do the same thing?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is it, do you know? Yeah.
The only difference is you're clickbaiting with nonsense. I'm clickbaiting with the truth that I've just presented to you in a way that draws you in.
Exactly.
So I think another lyric that stands out to me is "Outsiders Getting Lippy." What does that lyric reference to?
Listen, Lippy has always been, that's probably the most polarizing Twitter account on Twitter. If Lippy wants to say something in the football, political, music, whatever world it is, he knows how to draw you in on some polarizing shit. And he said the black youths have fumbled the underground. Now, reason why I can solely and entirely disagree with that is because Lancey exists, and he is, to me, is the godfather of it. People may argue otherwise. I'm not trying to hear it.
There is, like, even in a narrative that apparently Fresh Boy Swag is the father.
Oh, well, there you go. That's that. There's the clickbait.
Right.
There's the luring. Sid, Mr. Osbat, exists, who's gone from fashion mogul to fashion mogul and label owner now.
And just to make it clear, he manages who?
He manages Tebow, E-Man. He's Spuddy. He's got a lot of artists and producers, yeah?
So some of the hottest artists in the UK underground is on a label founded by a
100%.
black
Pop
man.
Star in the Bits, he's on his label. And that's, do you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you got Osbat, which is his clothing label.
Yeah.
Him and Bammy are they've been
In rooms
road
together.
dogs forever.
Yeah.
And Bammy's got XV. I haven't named a white person once yet.
No.
Who's tanking what?
Even then, it's interesting because, like, the same set of white people or non-black people are all signed or were looked after by black people and black executives.
And even so, let's say for argument's sake, Lua's not black. So what? I've seen Lua work his ass off in them Orcs events. Sorry, don't care if he's black or not. SD Kid may be black, may not be black. Mazza's saying one thing, someone's saying another. I don't know, don't care. The bottom line of it is Palaces is hard. And guess who's his road dog? Rico Ace.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. Like, that stuff don't matter. But Lippy says it knowing that people are going to be like, oh no. Fuck that. And then he said something that really, like, made me look at him weird because he's like, oh, this tweet got more attention than most of you lot's songs. It's attention. Who cares about attention?
Yeah.
So that's why he said outside is getting Lippy because like one of the last bars he says is, numbers never got me here, bro.
Yeah, and they're not going to take me off.
They're not. It's not going to happen. So I hear it. I hear everyone's thing. Oh, your monthlies. I'm sick of you monthly guys.
Yeah.
I'm sick of you monthly guys. Because you monthly guys don't understand the fact that you can have 50 million times more monthlies than me. I'm a don for you.
Yeah.
In every form or fashion.
You've got 500k monthlies, but you can't sell out a 200 capacity venue.
Not even just that. You can go shop. Try to take me to the shop in where I'm from.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You can go shop still with 500k monthlies. And it's 0.01 pennies, which is, Lancey said, can't buy you a tissue, mate. I don't think none of it's a diss. I just think he's just giving his opinion when in a world where this has been the most, 2025 has been the most opinionated year this scene has had. Why can't he give one?
Yeah.
One.
Well, I give one opinion, all of a sudden I'm the bad guy stirring up shit.
Huh?
Yeah.
That made no sense.
Are you fed up with A&Rs that don't want to do their jobs or do any sort of artist development? Hire me, I'm cheap. Hi, I'm Ed Rance. So I'm launching a music consultancy business that's supposed to help you be able to build the artistic skills that your record label can't be asked to teach you, but wants to take 50% of your royalties off. I'm cheap. I'm only £30 an hour. Take a look on our website and our landing page and have a look on my calendar for what's available and see if I can help you.
So in Eagle Eye, when Lancey makes the reference to I was trying to make it in the States, was this
Ooh, that's
when?
my favourite bar, you know.
Is this when?
That's my favourite bar.
Is
And I
this
just say
when
that.
he got flown out with Kanye West to record a song for Donda? Is it that period of time he's referring to?
This is every day. That guy's in America a lot, you know. He's in America a lot. One thing him and my brother have in common, I've heard a story, someone say, I was meant to meet Wiley and then...
He did
No. They rang him. It was going, boo. And then he was like, I'm in New York. I will ring you. I'll be back soon. But they just saw him like yesterday and they was meant to meet him today.
Yeah.
Like Lancey goes to America a lot. And that's my favourite bar in the whole song. I was trying to fund it from the States, build an imprint. Then they told me, wait.
Yeah, I think it's
interesting
because one of the things they've been circling around Lancey online is that, oh yeah, but like, we haven't seen man like Lancey get a 30 million type of offer. But there was those kind of offers in terms of
Big artists wanted to sign him. He could have done big things. Now this is why I call him the Godfather, because it's the same as my brother. My brother has, look how many, Skepta, Dizzy, Chip, this Stormzy. Look at all the people that can attribute their start, whether they want to now as they've got older or not. Like directly, not here. Just was watching him on the TV and I wanted to be like him. There's a lot of, I watched him on the TV and wanted to be like him, ass niggas out here in underground right now, which is cool. But then there's also the guys that was with us till 6 a.m. in all these studios. But I might be wrong, but Toller's first studio session probably was that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was trying to build an imprint, which means
similar to how like Lil Baby and them had their own imprint. And
no, not even necessarily that, because Lil Baby's part of the hip hop scene that was already there. Like Lil Baby is not Waka Flocka or Gucci. Or,
yeah. Makes sense.
Do you know get what I'm trying to say?
Like Godfather of trap sort of thing, yeah.
And even then, I don't really remember Waka flying over to England to try and really force this to happen.
Yeah.
Like that. It's different for him. Like he's going over there, like he knows like so many. Remember I told you when I was younger, he said, like, I was listening to Polari on SoundCloud, and he was like, oh yeah, that's Polari, that's my guy still. Boom, got him on the phone and that. Like he's been known so many people from the States and like tried to like push like the sound over there, build an imprint. That's what that means. It doesn't mean like he wasn't going there just for himself. He was going there to start like a label. Like he said, it's my fault. I shouldn't be trying to go get this American money, but I did. And if I didn't, where would you be?
Yeah. I think
you weren't going there.
I think it's even then people may even do the comparison. Oh yeah, SD Kid has got all these big cosigns, but I find it highly unlikely that there aren't just as many people that know who Lancey is. Is there a reason that they don't talk about him publicly, or is there any sort of politics in the way?
100%, 100 million percent. Like, how can I say this? I started the new year, ended the last new year on the phone to SD Kids people. And do you know what they said to me?
What did they say?
And I had to respect this. They said, you know what, Cadell? Like, SD didn't grow up listening to, like, all these people, like, the LFs, the Fimmies, the this is the that's. Like, that's not his come up. Like, he listens to
Suicide Boys, Bones. He said Bones is his, like, favourite rapper.
And even when you look at his Twitter, like, he pays a lot of homage to a lot of unorthodox music.
Like Lil Skies, for example.
Not even just even deeper, like classical music, like not classical, but like old 60s rock, and like he just has a different standpoint to the Fake Trains and the Joshes do. Do you know what I mean? So you can't expect him to like be like over kicking it with all the people from the scene because he just is. It just so happens that the Stay Peckish lot have these lots of people looking at them. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not their fault. They're not trying to be in. It just so happens Bammy said and Lua's been like, do you know what I mean? So me knowing that, I have to respect the fact that yes, he's gonna have 30 million people watching him, and he's not gonna sit there and go, oh well, if it wasn't for Lancey, even though most of the channels and platforms you're going through, the imagery and etc. whatnot, whether you want to admit it or like it or not, comes from the culture and seeing the imprint that Lancey was trying to build, and they told him wait. So it just is kind of coincidental that while Lancey was told wait, you've rushed through the door, and a lot of people are not going to like that. However, what they don't realise, the people that talking about this all the time, is you get older.
Yeah.
You're going to grow up. I'm going to tell you now, to all these little underground kids that seem to think you're going to tweet me to death and ratio me to death, and you think ratioing me on a tweet is going to be the
be-all and end-all. Yeah.
You're going to get older. Yeah, and so are these artists. And as time passes, all I want as everyone gets older is to just not make the same mistakes that I see Grime make. That's it. I just don't want to see like Lancey and SD could have never met each other, bro. There should be no one's the internet should not be forcing a friction between them. I've met SD Kid.
Yeah.
I've met Lancey. they haven't met each other. Not to mean that I'm the go-between, but I'm just saying there's no reason on God's green earth if that two people that haven't met each other should be like, the narrative should be that they have some mad friction. They don't. They don't.
So what's interesting is that even then, in terms of the imprint, I think one project of Lancey's, which is the last one being Back to the Trap in 2023, that was a reason that a lot of people in the UK underground even started rapping.
Yeah.
What even happened with that project? Like, how did even the Sexy Red collab even come about?
I remember hearing on its own with no Sexy Red.
Okay, so there was an iteration where she wasn't even on it.
He showed me that in January. That come out September. He showed me that in January.
So when was it supposed to drop?
The songs were done about January. Okay. If he'd done anything extra, he would have maybe given it another 3 months. April, maybe. But what happens is with these labels, and this is why I'm saying that the most important bits are those bits when he's talking about the labels, the other artists and the colours of the people that are artists and all that. I don't care about that. There's a higher ground, there's a bigger enemy. Like, I remember even saying this in 2023. I said this to like, because I was clashing, I was doing No Bias like 2022, whatnot. And I remember saying to people like, you know what? There's bigger enemies out here. Like, my beef is with the upper class. Like, I'm not trying to go to war with other artists right now because I can see what labels are doing to Grime.
Yeah.
Alone, let alone, and Grime's like, you've already said, no one's making no albums or songs. So compared to what this scene is right now, Grime's like not that big of a deal compared to this nowadays. That's why no one's getting 30 million right now out of the SD Kids age group right now in Grime. Sorry to say it, it's just not happening.
It's just not happening.
Yeah, but even then I could see the tricks. Like when people are in label situations, they're getting held back. I'll give you a funny one. I remember one time I had to get signed confirmation to release a song with my brother. My brother.
Damn.
This is how deep it is. It don't matter if it's your brother or not. Like, they're really splitting people apart and making people think, oh, he's fallen off, or he don't like him because he don't want to do a song with him. Or it's not, none of that. It's always them.
Did the label stall Back to the Trap?
100%. They stole every Lancey project. You think he wants to wait 3 years to drop an album? If everyone just thinks Lancey just sitting at home playing FIFA.
I mean, well...
No.
Yes, there's been singles and features that have come out of Lancey over the last 3 years, but he must have a lot in the locker, right?
Since Back to the Trap's come out, I can say I've been to about over 20 studio sessions with Lancey that lasted over 12 hours, and the least amount of songs that come out of any of them was probably for Conglomerate, because Conglomerate's finished and they was just listening to it. Yeah. And even then, me and him made 2 songs. Then Infamy made 2 songs. Like, he made about 6 on his own. Like, he's got about 3-4 albums done.
Done.
100% done.
Okay.
100% done. Like, I don't know how to say that. Everyone's gonna say I'm breaking it. I don't care if you don't like it. First Degree 2's coming, man.
Damn.
Like, it's coming. Like,
First Degree 2, you heard it here first.
Like, it's coming. It's very much coming. So it's like, he's got shit, but it's just like, with these labels, as much as the internet will play it like Lancey's not important, he obviously is. Otherwise, they'll just let him fly. They're obviously holding it for a reason. They obviously can see it's like a Bitcoin. He's like their Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Hold the coin as long as you can, yeah.
It's frustrating. It is frustrating. But I always say to him, like, bro, at the end of the day, we keep pushing. It is what it is. Whatever needs to be done. This one, this run itself, like in this last little TTOOL run, I've introduced Fake Train to him. I've sent Fake Train over there. I've had Seb concerts go over there. I've had like people from the community that are really platforms from the community that don't need to be paid by you. Don't need to pay you to talk about his album. So all the power the labels think they've got, oh, well, we can get the no, you can't do the promo better than us. Yeah. Because we are the scene.
We've got our own infrastructure.
We don't need, and I feel like recently he's always realized it, but recently he's like, you know what, I'm gonna actually take advantage of that. I wanna meet Fake Train. I wanna meet these people. I wanna talk to them, and I'd rather have a direct thing with them than them think that these label people are the reason why
I'm here.
Or I'm wanting to talk to them.
Because even then, like, you go to Conglomerate, they didn't even want Conglomerate. He teamed up with Sincere to make that happen. Back to the Trap, it came out, like you were saying, it got held back, came out late, and it still did what it did.
Yeah.
Right? What does the label even do for Lancey at this point? This is the question I want to ask.
Studio sometimes. Sometimes, because not all the time. Not all the time. I think, for me, I feel like the best ideas he has is when he's not in them label studios and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like Eagle Eye probably made at home. Do you know what I mean? And he's producing now. So it's like, reality, you're not getting me no producers. You're not really doing much else marketing-wise right now.
Hold on. There's something we can't speed past. Producing himself now.
Oh, yeah. He produced Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye was self-produced.
Yeah, he produced Eagle Eye.
Of the 3 to 4 albums, including a possible First Degree 2, how much of that is self-produced?
One of them I've heard in full. The other 2 I haven't because he's indecisive, but I've heard a good chunk of what he's going to do with them. But I haven't heard much of the solo produced
stuff.
Work. Me personally.
Okay.
But I've heard enough to know he's hard. Eagle Eye, already heard it.
But you know that like a good chunk of those 3 to 4 albums are probably mostly self-produced work.
Well, I saw Anthony Flores post a cover, and on it he said that This Time of Our Lives is going to be all self-produced, which means that what I heard isn't going to be This Time of Our Lives.
Okay.
Because it can't be, because there's other producers on This Time of Our Lives.
Okay.
But if that's the direction... If that's the direction he's going in, he's going to go in it. Like when the tour got cancelled. Yeah?
Why did that happen?
Well, everyone said they weren't selling. 4 dates was already sold out.
Damn.
It can't be like that bad. If
you've got 4 dates already sold out when I cancel a tour, that's not because people don't want to show up.
And everyone that says that the tour's not selling has never even, you couldn't even get their mum to listen to their music in the kitchen. So they don't really know the dexterity of what this is going on here. What's happened is this. He ain't dropping the album after a tour. I said to him...
That's silly. You drop it
No.
before the tour.
Look, listen. I said to him, bro, like, do the tour. Just drop the album afterwards. They're going to rock regardless. Like, you think people ain't going to come and party? He is very like, nope. If the album is not... If the label are not in tune with me in time for me to drop this album in a date that's already passed, may I add, then I'm cancelling the tour. And I never spoke to him. I don't think I didn't speak to him even after the announcement came out that the tour got cancelled, because I knew already he said to me, like, listen, if the label ain't in tune, I will cancel the tour. And then he said something that scared me. He's like, oh, I was going to make another album. I was like, no.
Another one?
No, not again. But I was just like, but I get it.
Yeah. What is stalling the Time of Our Lives then? Is there features on this thing for one?
I think that the label, not 100% confirmed, but from what I've heard, I feel like the label want there to be a certain caliber of features on there.
What, are they trying to recreate a Lancey or Lancey type of success with a big feature?
I just feel like they because he's done so much on his own, and this is what I've seen a lot as well with my career, when you do so much on your own and someone's just sitting next to you watching you do bears on your own, they just make suggestions because they want to be able to say that they took part. And I feel like they're in that stage, like they're just making suggestions because they just want to feel like they've took part, even though I've seen him just be doing bare shit on his own. You know what I mean? So I feel like, anytime I'm saying anything, please, if you're Lancey's label, please don't think I'm discrediting you. I'm happy for all the stuff that you have done. Like, I'm grateful as well because I've benefited too. So it's not a diss, but I'm just saying how I feel. I feel like he's done so much on his own that if they don't make suggestions now, then the reality of it is what have you done towards this? And then all you have to do is shut up and put my album out and give me my money.
And just be the bank.
You can't even be the bank. You can't even be the bank, really. Reality.
Does Lancey kind of fund a lot of his own features and music videos and stuff? Self-funds a lot of it. Okay, here. Is there a suspicion that they're trying to shelf Lancey just to keep him out the market and keep him in this deal? Is there a suspicion of that?
Not as an artist. As a mogul, yeah. I'll say 100%. They don't want him running this game. He runs this game, it's a game over. Let's be dead real. Like, as much as everyone's got their little money now and got their little deals now, when LF was saying pop out, it was pop out. Mm-hmm. When it's time to pull up to Trop or pull up to this or pull up there, man's pulling up. But a lot of these labels can't even get their artists out of bed like that. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? So shelving him as an artist is one thing, Ed, yeah? Shelving him as a mogul is more what I'm looking at.
Yeah. I think it would be interesting because like even then, Lancey Foux could call Quezzy right now and say, get out of bed. We're going to go do a show and we're going to do an EP together. He's jumping. He's saying how high.
Yeah, and he wouldn't even do it that flippantly because he's such a real guy that the way he's talking to you is better than the label. Like, I would love, me personally, Lancey's a year younger than me. I'd sign to Lancey, 100%. He's a year younger than me and I still... Is he a year younger than me? No, he's a year older than me. Mm-hmm. Sorry. He's a year older than me. But I'm saying, like, we're just that close. It's not like he's some big, like, Leo Cohen to me. Yeah. I'd sign to him because the way he's patterning up, he's treating artists how they're meant to be treated. Yeah. Like, most of the people that you see him doing features with in this UK underground, 70%, 80% of the time, he's giving them their rights. Watching them free ain't asked me for £1. We got 2 songs on there.
And you have all the royalties for that?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Is that what he does with like for example, he's got Chronic Femi Guerrero features, for example. Did you basically...
With most of if you're part of this movement, and you don't have to be friends, you just have to be pushing in the right direction. Yes, 100%. That's what he's doing. He wants to see you win. And I feel like that's the bit. They're not suppressing him as an artist because all this stuff that's happening with him and artistry, like he's dealt with these obstacles before everyone got money, that's light work.
Yeah.
What's really getting weird is the fact that, so what, one of these kids are going to get a label first? Mm-hmm. They're going to start signing kids? So one of these kids are going to, so what? Do you know what I mean? We're just going to start seeing like some next kid who's not even started yet get the label deal now. And he's an artist doing his thing and then becomes a label artist and now he's signing. No, it don't make sense. And they've done it, my brother. Same thing. Same thing. My brother should have had the labels behind him saying, and this is why I said about I hate to go back to Grime, yeah?
We'll have a chance to talk about Grime.
But I just want to say one thing.
Go for it.
The Grime olders need to boss up. I'm tired of it. Because if I go over there right now, Master P has got a song called Bad About It, but he's also got No Limit Records. Lil Wayne has got a milli, but he's also got Cash Money. T.I. has got hella songs, but he's also got Grand Hustle. Like, that bit there, like, not all of yous are being, like, snaked out of that being that person. Go and be that person. Stop trying to compete with me in the artist side. Allow me. Because once I start getting into this boss-up shit, you ain't gonna be able to breathe. Once I start thinking, you know what, I've had a good run, Hotline Distributions for a good, because it's been 15 years now. Yeah. Once I get to like 20 years or whatever, I've had a good run, I can see all these. Once I get into that little bag there, mate, none of these olders will be able to breathe wrong around me.
I'll be like, cool, like the next set is not going to come
it's long.
You. Good luck.
You won't even be able to help these youngers because they don't even listen to you. They're signed to me. Who are you talking to? How many times have I seen all these people before they even go? I called Ski Fuego early. Meezy early. The list goes on. In Grime, Duppy early. Renz early. Travs early. I called them when everyone was pretending like they can't see. Cadell was going to war for these people. Like, people are sending for, like, trying to chat shit to. I'm going doing big dubs saying no one ain't fucking with them. They're next up every single day. Go and ask them. I called them early. Now imagine I called them early with a few mil in my pocket.
That's a different story.
Yeah, because what everyone likes to do is pop up later, go do sets with them, and basically you look the same age. You look like you're 23, bro. You're 41. Allow me. You should be bossing up right now. Do you know what I mean? And Lancey at 30 is thinking, it's boss up time. I rate that. Because a lot of men are 41, they can't boss up. In Grime. I respect that. I respect his hustle. And I feel like that is the bit. That's the most important bit that's pushing him back.
I think it's also a thing where people are like, oh yeah, but why isn't Lancey on these big festival lineups that we're seeing, like a Rolling Loud, for example, or
About
even
the
the Adtic
festivals.
Fest? But it sounds like Lancey just has bigger plans for one.
The festivals. What to watch? Mate. I'm not trying to diss no one, yeah? But you saw Wireless, right?
Yeah. How did that go? Was there anything about that?
No. I wasn't there. I'm not gonna do all that, yeah? All I'm gonna ask is one question. We can talk about the rest of Wireless in a minute. Who did Drake bring out from the underground?
Fake Mink.
Okay, what do you think of Fake Mink?
I have some opinions, I guess.
Okay, all right, let me ask you in a better way, yeah? Name me 2 circumstances you're listening to Fake Mink.
If I want to explore a specifically new soundscape, like that very specific soundscape that Fake Mink offers.
How often are you doing that?
Every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks. Is it regular rotation?
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to know, yeah? Like, fuck the festivals. Man don't care about that. That's just there for the little euphoria. Like, you've just sat there all day listening to Drake songs. You're about 21. You don't know nothing about Make It Proud. You don't know nothing about Take Care. I do. But you don't know nothing about what he's talking about. Then you hear LV Sandal. That's not your go-to, though. It's just that it's different from what you got given.
Yeah.
And, like, with the festival thing, I feel like he's done them, we'll do them, etc., whatnot. But they're not the be-all and end-all. Don't think because you're on Rolling Loud that you're a guy for me. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about him.
Yeah.
Just don't think that all these shows you're doing all over the place makes you think that you're a guy for me. You're not. On the topic of festivals, most of the people you see at festivals, like you just admitted, someone who's just known to be at a lot of festivals, you only listen to him once every 2 weeks. Now you're only going to festivals 1 season a year. That's summer. Like, there's no longevity in that. Do you get what I mean? Like, Lancey's been around for a long time dropping albums, no matter if it's spring, summer, autumn, or fall. On top of that, spring, summer, autumn, or fall, looking out for artists and keeping tapped in with other artists. On top of that, spring, summer, winter, or fall, traveling all around the world, not just for his own benefit, but obviously for his own benefit, linking up with the Yarties, linking up with the 6 years ago it was with Carti, this one, that one, the third. Like,
I mean, people are still making the connection that Carti's current image was Lancey's old image.
no, not necessarily. That's not even necessarily the problem, because that's going to be an argument that's going to it's going to outdate. I'll be dead and they'll still be arguing about that, yeah? I know that. But the point of it is when it comes to music business, what they don't want you to do, no matter how sick your career is graduate.
They want you to stay in school forever.
100%. To the point where now I'm in year 15 and I'm sat in the room with year 7s and the teacher's telling me, I've done this course
I've done this before.
8 years ago.
I've done these. These are past papers to me. I've done them.
The reason, you know what I mean? It just don't make no sense. So that's the main thing I think that people don't really understand. The labels won't let you graduate to that next level, bro, at all. Well, they should, and they may do sometimes, but I think this scene here where it's at, I think that, like, instead of like continuously battering Lancey with the lazy stick and trying to continuously compare him to Fimi, compare him to this one, compare him to that one, I think the fans should be more focused on trying to campaign for the labels to get him to that next, forget the money. Because I know what everyone's thinking about. SD Kid got 30 million. SD Kid's got 30 million and can't sign no one.
But even it doesn't necessarily have 30 million because...
Well, we know how the label thing works. You get an advance and it's not going to be all of that 30 million.
That one.
And every pound that you make back is only going to account for 30 pence or so to pay him back that 30 million. And if they're not happy with how much of that 30 million you've paid back, guess what? You ain't dropping another album anytime soon. Henceforth, why a lot of artists started getting McDonald's deals. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they need to get that 30 pence back. Luckily for me, I ain't ever owed no one 30 pence in the music industry. Yeah, so I can drop tomorrow evening if I want to. But everyone's going to start talking about monthlies, which I don't care about. This is why I said the festival thing, even festivals. Mate, if you're not on Wasserman, William Morris, all these
big booking agency companies,
where do you think you're going? The other day I saw a graph of all the people that have been nominated for the Brits, everyone's on an agency. So what does that tell you?
You don't get in that door unless you play the game.
But it's when you've been a G at playing that game for so long, why can't I be at that part of the game where I'm just chilling with you, man? Why can't I get to that bit now? That's why at the end bit, what does Michael Jackson say? What does he say?
That part of the speech.
What does he say? He says, if you don't keep doing, the labels are trying to make it so you're forever in the gravy train forever and ever and ever and ever, to the point where if you don't continue on this gravy train, you go broke. To the point where now I think, and I'm sure a lot of me and my mates think, that whole year last year where they was trying to like push that propaganda of Lancey's fell off, Lancey's lazy, etc., whatnot, was stage one of warning him that, listen, bro, we'll take it away from you if you don't continue on the gravy train.
It was punishment.
We can see you got a little scene going on. We can see that all your little young G's are doing their thing, but don't get ahead of yourself. That's what it felt like to me. And
I feel like it was punishment.
Yeah, that's the real enemy. I'm sorry. That's the real enemy. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like we're sitting there going, SD Kid got 30 million. Oh, we're butt hurt. Probably, but mate, I'm not going to talk about what we spent. I'm just saying we're not worried about the 30 million.
Even then, I guess in the last touching point of you speaking for Lancey in this capacity, if we're talking about, even then as we're talking about public appearances and that sort of stuff, is there an element where even the politics of his trajectory of his career is a lot of what he's being blocked from almost punishment for that, in a sense? Is it them trying to give him a spank, being like, well, you misbehaved?
No, because he didn't misbehave.
So this is more of a spank to keep him in line, I guess.
This is the system. It's not even a spank. This is what happened. This is what's going to happen. I'm sorry to say, this is what's going to happen when, mate, say like if someone, have you seen them instruments that they use the plants and they hang it over the thing?
Yeah.
And it's like a sonic thing, yeah? Say like someone blows up in that and everyone starts running that one and then the label grabs them and then it's all like, we've all got one.
Yeah.
And it all goes off. Guess what's going to happen to them? No matter where we are, it's just like I always say the worst people in the music industry are the people that don't do music. Whenever new music comes around, they panic. They absolutely panic.
Because they're like, they don't own it.
100%.
I think it's also an interesting thing where
It's not about colour either. It's not like, because a lot of people have made the mistake putting it to a certain religion, certain colour. Oh, no. There's definitely black people doing this.
Yeah.
Let's bait up. Nah, there's definitely black people doing
They're
this.
just bad culprits.
Yeah, it's just, that's what it is. 100%. There's black people, white people. Mate, if the Simpsons were real, yellow people would be doing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's that real. So, it's not a spank because he hasn't done anything wrong. It's just a system that's Michael Jackson's been dead from years. It's been going on before this even.
Yeah.
It's going to happen afterwards.
I think it's interesting in the UK underground specifically, when we look at the structure of who is signed to who is being looked after who, and then the vast amount of underground artists who are independent making big waves. We've never had this much leverage before.
Yeah,
like
and
the labels have never been this late before.
That's what makes me
They're
sad
so
though.
late.
That's what makes me sad though, because you know what, yeah, in an ideal world, yeah, the people that I was standing in the tower block in Stratford with when this wasn't a thing would still be like knocking heads together how they was all them years ago. Now, I feel like as the money did come in, some of them veered off. A lot of pride and ego, and as you get older as well, like I remember when I was younger and I was like going at Stormzy all the time, my brother was telling me nah. And I just was not trying to hear that because I'm not 18 no more. I'm a certain age now, and I'm like, as you get older and you get more freedom, you believe with that freedom, you got to do the most with it. Yeah. Now, freedom of action is not freedom of repercussion. That repercussion might not come in your 20s. Yeah. It may come in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 30 years' time. But me looking at where it is now, I just feel like the togetherness is not quite there. Because a lot, yeah, man, and it's not there. And they can all pretend like that doesn't matter. they can all pretend like Cadell's talking shit, but they all know I've looked you all in your eyes. I know where I and you stand in this, and the togetherness ain't really there, and it needs to be, especially now because each other is not the enemy right now. And I'm not doing that on some Black Panther shit. Yeah. I don't care. The white youths as well. Yeah. Like, just the ones that was there early and was doing it. Like,
we can't have the kids seeing the parents fighting.
Not even necessarily what the kids are seeing. We can't have the landlord seeing that. Because when all them yards that you think you're going to walk off to, they're going to up that bitch-ass rent. And how you going to feel after that? When we were just making 4 times all this rent that they're charging us, we could have made 10 times that. Like, I just feel like...
I mean, they're going to come and pick everyone else up.
Yeah, I feel like the togetherness is veering off. Like, everyone can sit here and pretend we didn't have that week at the end of the year where Fimmy's unfollowed everyone, Lancey's dropped Eagle Eye, everyone's sitting there saying, oh, this and that and this and that, and no one... I don't care about that part. No one said nothing, bro. No one said nothing. No one's come out and been like, you know what, bro? It's not that. Yeah, I hear that CTI... through his sources, made a little statement, whatever, whatnot. It's not on CTI. He's a 17-year-old kid. Shouldn't be on him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that togetherness is just... I don't like that.
Even then, what do you think on the CTI Feng situation?
On the CTI Feng situation? Do you want me to be dead real? Feng didn't do nothing, his friend did. And I love these little kids, but one day you're going to realise your own dad's a fucking wrong'un. Don't worry about whose friends is a wrong'un. Because if the person ain't a wrong'un, they ain't a wrong'un. Now, that doesn't mean his music ain't buns. No, the music's buns. Kids from the West is the last good Feng song I liked. And I had to grow into that. It's not a same thing with what you said about Fake Mink. That's worse than me. I might play that 2 times a year. And I'm not playing that this year. So what does that tell you? Like, I think fake Mink and Feng, I just don't get it, man. I don't want to get it. And the people that attack me on Twitter, I can beat you up. Don't attack me. Do you know what I mean? You're always you that I can beat up in real life. There's never no one that can stand on it. So I hear it. It's like, I feel like a lot of nowadays, this music, yeah, it's like even on the way down, I was listening to Nine Vicious' album, and like, I think now you have to be purposefully rubbish, because then a kid can now argue with me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you're unk. Because in real life, if I walked past you and you was playing it, because you're not going to be in a car, so I've got to walk past you, yeah, and you was playing your speaker, you're like, oh, well, you don't know.
I mean, this is the guy who like owns being a pedophile as some kind of gimmick.
Yeah, but I'm irrespective of that, the music's buns. That's what I'm saying. That's a separate, that's what I mean.
But that's like I think it is connected, because like you are desperate for a gimmick, because if the music sucks, like that's all you have.
Yeah, but you have to think about it. How do I know? Say like Nine Vicious, yeah, come out that he's talking to the 15-year-old, whatever, cool. A lot of yous before that come out, you was rocking with him. I weren't. It was buns.
It was crap.
Before that. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't think now because he's done the thing that you could just be like, oh, well, I'm backing away from it. No. It was buns early doors.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like on the internet, you can go, oh, Cadell don't know what he's talking about. Oh, Cadell on the internet, further, tap, till the cows come home. Most of yous are in your teens and early 20s. I will backhand you if you said it to me in real life. So me knowing that, I'm going to say my opinion and ignore yours. Because if you talk to me anyhow, I might just hurt you. No filter. And I've learned that, because there was a lot of... One time I was arguing with some kid on Twitter. Yeah. Then it got to September, and I thought he was lying about his age. But he's talking about his first day at school. I said, you know what? I'm never doing it again. Never doing it again. I thought, the way you was talking to me, I thought you was like at least 21, pretending you're a little younger to try and fit in with the scene and whatever, whatnot. You damn well are in year 10. I can't talk to you. Bring on the social media ban. Can't do it.
Oh,
but if that's what the kids like, I'm going to let them fly. Because when I liked what I liked, I had to get let fly. Now, Chief Keef is way better than all these buns-ass niggas, but no one was really rocking with it. But me personally, that music's bun. So even before anyone says, like, what do you think? Like, everyone's waiting for me to say, cancel him. Mate, was never touching my ears in the first place to get cancelled. You know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I've seen Feng once in my life. He was in some drop top, him, CTI, etc., whatnot, in Hackney. You was there. I said to him, how are you feeling about the music thing? Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, cool, whatever. That's it. That was about a year and a half ago. But it was buns for me then. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of guy that's gonna rate Bun's music and then when shit goes topsy-turvy for them as a personality, now I've gotta be spearheading the downfall. No. Don't look at that from me. It's Buns from early doors. It's Buns when you didn't think it was. Before CTI and him fell out, before whatever the guy's name is, forgot the guy's name, Protect Max, before all of that, it was Buns to me. So I've got nothing to cancel. It was never on the playlist. And that's not a diss to them. Like, I don't want fake Mink to go on live and chat shit about me forever and slam the door in his mum's face or whatever the fuck he does. I don't care. I'm just giving my opinion. Like I said the other day on Twitter, someone was like, what do you think of his music? I was like, I can rate the moves he makes without having to like the music. Same way, I can not rate the moves he makes and not like the music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the moves you make, I'm not a fan, bro. I'm not here to see what type of cup of tea you eat or drink. I don't care what you do. The music's got to be good. And the music's buns.
So you think, like, for example, Feng moving out to LA to be broke as an LA artist and doing like having a Kid Cudi movement, you think that none of that really matters if the music just
don't matter because I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not listening to it. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I'm not listening to bare people that are Feng's age and in the underground, etc., whatnot. It's just that when you hold up some of these people to be the poster boy, it's very much propaganda. You know what? You're not baiting it even more. Guess what all the kids are saying now? Without CTI, you wouldn't be nothing. So you're basically telling me that propaganda... Wait. So you never liked the music in the first place. You liked the promo.
Oh no!
Where are we at?
Yeah, they kind of told on themselves a bit.
You baited up. You're here to rate promo. You're not here to rate music. So miss me with it, innit?
It's like, you wouldn't think that CTI made him if you thought that his music was just that good that you liked it. That you're like, I would have always found Feng's music and liked him regardless of how long.
And we live different lives. His name's Travis. He's Filipino. Played a kicked a bit of ball. My name's Cadell. I'm from East London. I'm from the trenches. We live different lives, so I'm not gonna relate. It's impossible. So sorry. I'm rocking with Ski Fuego right now, 100%. My money's on Ski Fuego, and not in the way that all these people do. Do you see what people like to do? I'm invested in him. How are you investing in him? By 0.01 streams. I'm sitting there playing his song on Spotify. I'm invested in my stocks. No, you're not. You're playing Spotify music. Ski Fuego calls me today and says, Cadell, I need this. Which he has, and he will, and he can. I'm riding. Yeah, cool, whatever. There you go, whatever. That's the type of shit I'm on. That's really investing. Like, these kids couldn't invest if they tried. They ain't got the account. Because it's more than just jumping on Spotify and then going, I knew he was going to blow.
Yeah.
You're not helping him.
Yeah.
It's not investing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Ski Fuego I'm rocking with right now. Like, out of the teenagers, he's like the guy for me. I can't really put it down to anyone else. Okay. I can't. It'd be unfair to him. So, big up Fuego, man.
So, now that we've gotten the UK underground stuff, all through that, and you've acted as a conduit, how about you come and act as yourself today, as Cadell? Let's talk about Grime. So, I made a statement about the dangers of Grime possibly becoming a retirement home. Do you feel there is validity to that?
I made a statement before you.
Sorry, you beat me to it.
No, I did.
By a couple years.
But no,
apparently.
but not by physically saying it. You worded it. But that's why I continuously made loads of albums. That's why since Sorry, which is about 2 albums ago, I ain't been to really many sets. I ain't trying to kick it with Bear, man. I'm not trying to over kick it. I don't need a kick it ticket. I'm just trying to like move things forward. I made the statement, and I said this to you on the phone. I said, like, you're saying it, they're gonna kick your teeth in because you haven't made Grime song. I knew that was gonna happen. Henceforth, I made sure I made 10 albums. So even if I agree with you right now in this spot, what can anyone say? I got 10 more albums than you. Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've proved it. Like, you're not gonna survive saying, yeah. It's not gonna happen. And in every stage, getting a little 5 bills, you're not gonna outlive me. You're not gonna outlive me. You need to hope that I get cardiac arrest, gout, something. If you think you're gonna outlive me. Because I saw from early that not only are we moving into a digital age, but the whole reason everyone was doing sets initially is because they couldn't afford studio. You can afford studio now.
Not even thinking you can afford studio. We've got kids making hits off BandLab in their bedrooms.
Exactly, you can afford that.
With a gaming headset and a random iPod headphone mic is what people are making tunes out of now.
I watched E-Man in a moving car with a laptop and a handheld Shure mic recording while the car was moving. I don't have to say anything else. That's not grime. However, we're not going to sit and pretend this is 2000 where studio was mad hard to get. It was just mad. We had to go there together as a crew, chip in. You don't even have to pay subs no more. I sent my song to Spyro 1 Extra the other day as fun. One time I was meant to go on 1 Extra. And my girl was like to me, oh, why don't you go? I said, because I can go there for fun. It's not like back in the day we had to pay subs. I needed to go there and get this record off. It's not that. Man need to stop going on like quitting. And it's going to be very controversial. But I'm going to say it, and I hope you understand what I'm saying and don't take what I'm saying out of context, yeah? You see, like when people say, oh, we need reparations for slavery. Not one whip hit you niggas' backs once. That was 300-400 years ago. Yeah? Sorry. And this is the thing. Man's going sets like we're still in the era of, oh, we need to go to the set because we ain't got... No, the studio's bait there. Stop trying to go on like you are in that time because you saw that time.
I mean, you can go Pirate Studios for 4 hours
Come on.
for £40.
Come on. Like,
Actually, no,
do you know what I mean?
You can get like 8 hours for 50
Yeah,
quid.
man. Stop going. Like, see people going like, oh yeah, reparation. Mate, that was in the 1800s. You weren't in the 1800s. Oh yeah, we need to go sets. Mate, that was in the 2000s. Yeah, knock-on effect, but also elevation as well. Let's stop pretending elevation didn't come with it. Let's stop. Mate, you're in a white jacket, sitting in a chair, in a nice warm power. Are you homeless, my friend? When's the last time someone put their whip on your back? What are we talking about?
That's like whip on their back, man. This analogy is crazy.
Nah, man. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. We can forever sit there and go, yeah, we've been told stories about how things used to be. So we're going to act like they used to be like that. Because they used to be like that, we have to just act like it's like that now and still use the same defense mechanisms.
In the context of grime, it doesn't really make sense.
Exactly. You want us to still be forever in the gravy train. It's not going to happen unless we move forward. Do you get? I don't want all the Dr. Umar guys onto me. And if you are, so what is clickbait? I'm only here for the guys that understand what I'm saying. It's not 2005 no more. In 2005, 6, 7, you had to pay like 15 grand to get your video played once on the TV. Facts. Now I can go on YouTube right now, upload my video, get hella views, do all sorts, have all sorts of phone calls. So yeah, I get that is the essence of grime, but mate, none of yous were or will be there in the essence of grime because you can't go back in time. Now, when they invent the TARDIS, I'll shut my mouth. I will shut my mouth. But right now, we're in an era where, yes, there should be more grime albums. Yes, 100% there should be more grime albums. Are you crazy? Why the hell was everyone just trying to 8-bar me to death on a set?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you weren't on the set. Mate, I've done more sets than you've had up dinners. Allow me. I'm trying to do albums.
Yeah.
That's me.
Even then, just infrastructure as a whole.
Yeah,
right?
And like I said earlier, man need to boss up. Man need to boss up. That's it. Like, if you want to be seen as like above me, you need to do some above me shit. It's second you're not doing no above me shit, I can't look at you nothing less than another person in the street.
I think it's very interesting how like the reaction has been interesting because one, you've got plenty of ex-grime MCs that became artists in various different genres that would very much agree with that statement. And one of the reasons that they left
Big up
grime...
the dogs. Say his name. Dirty Goods.
Even then, that wasn't where I was going to refer to it first.
No, but big him up.
But even then, if Dirty Goods is, of all people, being a veteran, like Crazy Teacher's right hand, Boys in the Hood, is going to say what I said, are you going to say that Dirty Goods doesn't understand grime?
No, of course not.
This
is why I said...
Really?
This is why I said that, you see, sometimes, like even me just saying what I said now, everyone's going to take it out of context.
Yeah.
Do you know why I don't care? Got 10 albums to prove what I'm saying is right.
Yeah.
I got Elevation to prove what I'm saying is right.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just like you got to lead by example with certain things. Otherwise, everyone's just... If I say to you, I've got a Mercedes, you ain't got the Maybach thing, no. I get the Maybach thing.
What now?
You ain't got a plane. Like, everyone's always got something to say, bro.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to have the Maybach thing and the plane and just fly past them. And they go, oh, well, maybe I should be working a bit harder.
Yeah.
And just lead by example. Like, that's where you're going to always get a lot of pushback because you're going to go on rants here and then everyone's just, no one's going to listen to what you're saying. Everyone's just going to want to find, where can I win an argument against Ed Rants today?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's it. Like, and you just got to just roll with the punches. I've had it for years. But as polarizing as what I say about grime is, no one ain't chatting to me, bro. And every time I drop an album, and I'm not lying, every release day I've ever had of a project in grime has been the most quietest day in grime that year. Swear down. Because you know what everyone's doing? Sitting there going, what's Cadell got to say now?
Yeah.
What energy can I reap from this now? It's not like they just carry on living their life and I'm there like, oh, my album's out, guys. Please look. No. But when you start do the set, I go, oh, he's on the set. How you done the set? No, you're not making that money off me.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no money off me. Don't complain about money in the future. And then, do you know what I mean? You're not in the past. You ain't got to go and get an aerial, go up a lift shaft to just get to be heard. So please do more than just going and bunning zoots outside of Mode FM and going in there and saying your lyric and waiting for someone else to vouch for you for a reload. So the clip comes out, then you put the clip on the Instagram, you tag the DJ, that's cool. What's the next bit? Otherwise, what's the point?
I think it's also, the interesting part is the various people who came from grime. I think they asked the question, oh, when's the next bit? And they said, there is no next bit. And they said, oh, this sucks, I'm leaving. Right?
Bashi made more money off Black Men Lose Their Smile, the song alone, than he ever did from a grime reload. And he ain't dropped loads of albums. Just saying.
I mean, that's one way of putting it.
And he's a legend for all who's. Just saying.
Even then, it's also the fact of, I tried to explain this earlier, but I think I can ask you directly. You know the young grime MCs, I guess grime MCs.
Happy for them.
20, 24 and under.
Happy for them.
Do they want to be spraying an 8-bar in the club forever?
They should want to.
Okay.
It's not their responsibility to boss up right now. I'm talking to the man that are there, that are 39, 40, 36, 7, been around, hanging around Tinchy Strider for 100 years, been around, hanging around Frisco 200 years, been around, hanging around, just hanging around, ain't bossing up. I'm talking to them, man. They need to allow it. Of course, at 2024, 25, even though I started a lot earlier than 2024, 25, so I'm not expecting everyone to be on the timing that I'm on, but when you're young, of course, you should want to go and do your sets, etc., whatnot. But I know that they know that ain't the be-all and end-all.
Yeah. And
I know they know that.
They realise that more, and I think it's more of a case where your AJ Tracy's, your H's, your masterpieces, the Kid Bookies, they all figured that out too, which is why eventually they said, okay, there's more than this out there.
100%.
I'm going to go that way, have fun, I guess.
Yeah, and me personally, the reason, do you want to know I think the reason why there's not a lot of grime albums? Because they don't live no life. What's the grime album going to be about? Sets. You know, give me 12 songs about sets. I'm murking.
What do you mean? There's a very big grime artist that is very notorious for this across his entire career.
Who?
Chip.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. Mate, you said it, not me.
He has whole discographies of it.
He has whole discographies of bars about bars. I hear him. I just had a different life a bit, you know? I ain't got nothing against it. I just had a little bit of a different life. A bit.
I guess it's one of those ones where I don't think we're ready to have that conversation.
Oh, yeah, and recently weed. Weeds have been added onto the topic thing with him.
Oh, yeah, the collab album with Nave Smalls that no one cared about.
Yeah, but shout out Chip. I always get in trouble for what I say. I don't care. I'll stand on everything.
It's okay. But I think it's almost like the reason why I called it a retirement home, it's that when you look at that collection of the scenes particularly, it's like they're not really interested in developing as artists. They're past that point. They've either one, already made it, or two, aren't really interested. Like they've had their time or aren't really interested in getting it, which is why I called it a retirement home. Is that accurate, or am I just being a bit of an arsehole?
I don't get it. Say it again.
The reason I called it a retirement home is because in that very specific section,
Yeah.
it's either grime MCs that have already made it, they've already had their time being artists and developing careers. They're just like, oh, I just want to enjoy it now.
Do you know why I call it retirement home?
Why?
Because most men start about 36. I see him niggas start 34, 5, 6. Start. Not like start, bro. Like that start bucking your ideas. Like start at this age, bro. Mate, God forbid I start anything in 6 years' time from today. Only thing I want to start is the TV. I have to have like I can't be trying to be like fighting to be a newcomer. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then there's gonna be people online. Oh well, you can start anything at any age. Not this, man. You're not gonna start telling me you're a rude boy at 36, bro. You're not gonna start telling me you move boxes at 36, 38,
Yes.
bro. Oh, you're not me. I want to hear the growth. I want to hear you've grown up. I want to hear the adults. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
I think it's also really weird that anything that shows that sort of
That's what makes it a retirement home. Because man are starting. So let's say, look, I'm 15 years through releases wise. If you start at 35, what age do you get to 15 years of releases? Oh, you don't even want to say the number. do you?
It's dark.
You don't even want to say the number.
That's like 50.
Okay, then. That's why it's a retirement home. Because at 36, 37, 38, 39, you should be bossed up. You should have like 12 different artists and already be a veteran. Realistically, come on, bro. Grime is street culture. Who the hell jumps on the streets at 36?
Yeah, good point.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. If you're already doing it, that's the different story. Because you know what they do? Hide behind the ones that have been doing it from young.
Yeah.
That are still doing it at 30. No, you just started at 34. You can't compare yourself. Don't show me your old video from 2002, from 24 years ago, and you've just had a big 24-year gap. That's still just starting to me,
I
bro.
do think there's an element where a part of why I call it a retirement home is a lot of just living off your old works. Of being like, yeah, I had the hardest bar in 2005.
Maybe I'm not tapped in enough, but I don't think your hardest bar in 2005 even gets airplay no more. Because big up, like, there's so, like you said, there's 20 to 24, maybe younger, 18, 19, 17, 16-year-olds. They're having a whale of a time right now.
Yeah.
They've got projects, they're having listening parties, they've got their own fans. They're coming to use for advice, knowledge, and learning your history. They're not coming here to listen to you about your box.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I
They're
think
they're
also,
doing
even
that.
if they're coming like, okay, like, they're like, okay, so we're doing these things. Can you help us get to that next step? Is there anything for them there?
Me?
Not for you, but like even just...
Yeah, me. Come to me. I help you. I say all the time, give me a ring. I can help you out. I can't vouch for everyone else. I refuse to vouch for anyone else. Sorry. I might be wrong. There might actually be someone by acting by this. But by the general consensus, mate, phone me, I'll give you a hand, man. I can't vouch for everyone else, bro. I'm tired of vouching for everyone else. Every time I blink, man are on there. They've got the new bar about the old works and the old box and the old line. And then you ask them, oh, so how's your career? Well, yeah, like first release, like my first. Some of them ain't even got an album yet. Long day. Dirty Goods really ain't even got an album yet, but at least he's adult enough to admit, do you know what? This is what we should be doing. So instead of me, I'm saying it now because it's content and this is how I talk off camera anyway, and I feel like I can just say it and I don't care about the pushback. I don't care. But other than that, I'm going to be out here leading by example. Sorry, not doing it.
I think it's also, in a way, I guess this is how I'm going to round this out. To everyone who said that I didn't come out, I didn't understand grime, even though, Dirty Goods admits it, even then, actually, I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot. There is a certain veteran who very much also echoed this exact statement in private years ago. Who was it? Answer the question point blank.
No, I'll say it. I saw a double at, what's that festival in the one that Rinse had? It was in 2016. I forgot what it was called.
Was it when Rinse turned 20 years old?
Nah, man, they have a festival and I was on there. There's pictures of me. I was flexing that day as well. But it was a festival, 2016, Haggerston Park. Saw Double there. Double said, you know what, Cadell? You're doing your thing. I wish I was doing that, man. I wish I was doing it, but he's like, I wish when I was younger, I thought, you know what? Instead of just trying to get these reload lyrics, man should just be doing the tunes, doing the projects. And you know what? He did. He has and he will, yeah? And shout out Double. But the reality of it is Double's been doing this from early.
Yeah.
You can't be 5 years younger than Double and starting now. It's not happening, bro.
So even then,
It's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
For you to tell me that I don't understand grime, but Double's saying it and then he went and did it. Dirty Goods is now saying it and he wished he had done it.
Murky Ace has been doing it.
Murky Ace has been doing it.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't have no albums if it weren't for Murky Ace. Murky Ace recorded my first album. I had tapes, mixtapes, but for 6 months, Murky Ace was working with me on my first album. Yeah? Like, no piss around thing. So,
But apparently, according to Poet, I don't get it. Apparently, according to Lippy, I don't get it.
If you got a helicopter, they're going to say, where's your Boeing 747?
Apparently, I don't get it, but...
Mate, you don't get what you don't get is what Twitter is. Twitter is this. I got 10 chains. You ain't got 11. I got 2 yards. You ain't got 3. That's what Twitter is. They ain't got 1. But this is just a place where people can get their shit off and try and feel superior within their heart.
Does it not aggravate you sometimes? Like, do you not almost just feel kind of like disgusted sometimes?
No, because I will fight. So I can't get aggravated. I'll fight you in real life.
It's frustrating because it's just like, cool, because even if I could get 5 men come to rush me, it's like, oh, do you remember when you said this, that, and the other? My only response would be, okay, you can punch me up right now. That doesn't make anything that I said any less true.
No, I know that, but like, you have to, before you open the app, before I press the X button on my phone, I know there's a bunch of people on there, council housing, nothing guaning, sitting there probably telling Drake he's broke. Somewhere. I know this before I open the app. So when I open the app, I just get my shits and giggles and leave. And that's all you gotta do. Because you know what really matters in this world? Leading by example. That's what matters.
Oh, God. I mean, in this case,
That's what matters.
In this case, it's Grime MC's pushing 40.
Ed, if you
I've read bars, the BandLab releases.
If you see the video you made the other day, who do you care more about? The people arguing back with you or the people that actually do what you're saying to do?
Yeah, true.
So then they automatically just block the Twitter. Mate, there's people who've been chatting rubbish to me on Twitter. One's had their face opened. One's been done in the chest. One's been beat up twice in one weekend. One got beat up in Manchester the other day. Mate, do you know how many people have been chatting rubbish to me on Twitter and see if you've seen the outcomes?
Yeah.
Do you know who I care about?
Yeah.
Guppies,
Yeah.
Rens,
Yeah.
Travs, the ones that led by a guy was like, you know what, Cadell's on something here. Let's go and work. That's who I care about. I don't care about all the people that are going to say, oh, well, you haven't got the Boeing 747 on your runway. It's neither of you. You ain't got a Fiat Punto on your runway.
Yeah.
Allow me.
It's like the people that tell you that, oh, yeah, but if you quit smoking and you didn't smoke, you, with all the money that you could have saved on cigarettes, you could have had a Ferrari. And I'm like, cool, but do you have a Ferrari?
Do you know what? You see, this year, I'm going to play the internet game. I'm playing cricket. I'm in the gym. I'm gonna start streaming soon. My album's on the way. I'm gonna be doing a lot of content, and I'm gonna just play the game. It is what it is. So, shout out the internet. You think you won, but congratulations, you played yourself. That's it.
So this has been Cadell on the Breaking Even podcast. He's been the conduit for Lancey Foux today, as well as us talking grime as well in his own capacity. I ain't got no music to shout out for you today. Cadell's got a mixtape on the way. Lancey Foux's got an album on the way. So many more albums, even more in the locker. So keep your eyes and ears peeled.